Basically. Well. You must be an army who clicked on this video by curiosity. Welcome, I guess. I'm telling you, if you know nothing about spirituality, you won't understand a single thing. To make it short, Mrs.BTS is the name given to members' future spouses. Yes, you heard me right. There are tons of readings on this matter. YouTube, Twitter, Quora and Tumblr are full of them. Some people genuinely believe them, some call them scams. I mean, it's up to you and your belief system. In this video, we are going to talk about the people who genuinely believe in these readings. Until it turns into an obsession. An extremely unhealthy obsession. Before watching this video, I suggest you read about channeling and how it works. When you're done, come back to this video. You really need to know some basics to understand this video and these people's mindset. The issue is, there are thousands of people who think they are going to marry the BTS members.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Thousands of ARMY who see signs and recognize themselves in those readings. Thousands. Today, we are going to dive into the world of BTS future spouses' predictions. Let's see how messed up our fandom is getting. Let's be clear on this point. You cannot and will never be able to channel Mrs.BTS without their consent. Never. It doesn't matter if you know them personally or if you have a special connection to them. You can't get any information if they don't allow you to channel them. You will never know who they are until BTS reveal their relationships. If you are a reader, don't tell me their guides gave you the permission. It is impossible. They are tricksters taking advantage of your curiosity. If it was the case, why are all the readings so different? You will never be able to channel them, never. It doesn't even make sense. It's 100% possible to channel BTS, they are in the public eye, but not their significant other. All the Mrs.BTS readings are fake. All of them. Every single one of them. You can trust what I'm saying. I have been watching these predictions since 2018. If you're an og like me, you probably have observed the facts about Mrs.BTS keep changing every 3 to 4 months. Around July 2020, Mrs. John was girly and now she is tomboyish. It's time for you to understand and accept this truth. The readings are fake. There is a reason why more than 500 people relate to the readings. It's just here to distract you from your own lives. Why do you think there is so much negative energy and drama in this community? It's a trap. You better run for your life before you end up like some popular delulus. Want to know something fun? I have talked to more than 300 wannabes in the span of 2 years now. At first I was just curious about how people can relate to the readings so much. Then I realized there is always the same pattern in all your stories. I compared all of them and your signs. For those who are new in this community, this chapter will give you so much clarity and I hope will help you let go of this masquerade. One. You all have experienced dreaming about the members a couple of months before discovering tarot and channeling. I want to add, about 60% of you are baby armies. It's a rough estimation here too. 70% of you are minors between 11 to 20 years old, the average is 16 years old. Few of you are adults. Oh. You didn't know there were so many children watching your readings? Which is extremely worrying. Now you know. You're welcome. 3. 60% of you are from India. I don't have to explain why. I think you know most of the readers today are Indian. This is because there was this big theory that Mrs. John and Tay were from India. It's quite simple. 4. 90% of you are feeling drained depressed, and tired after discovering the predictions you all experience chest pain and headaches. Some of you who are students can't focus on your studies, it's distracting you. The 90% is a rough estimate too. Some are just feeling drained, some are really not feeling well, and some are doing well. 5. The average of views of a new prediction video is 1200 views in less than 24 hours. 6. Most of you identify as Mrs. John. The second most popular is Mrs. T. You know why? Jungkook is the most famous member of the group. And the youngest. That's why he's so in demand. In your brain, you see him more accessible than Yoongi, for example. That's why the Magni line in its whole is the most popular. 7. I have talked to your favorite readers and 70% of them are wannabes themselves. They have been describing themselves for months and you believe them blindly. The level of clonery here is astronomical. I'm seriously impressed. Don't worry, it's not your fault if you've never realized it. 60% of you have the same past life. Bizarrely, the exact same past life as in the prediction videos. Weird, isn't it? 9. Many of your favorite readers work for the dark side and are just manipulating you for fun. I have talked to some of them. Don't worry, this was especially around September 2020. Not all readers have good intentions. 10. In late 2020, every single wannabe I talked to could feel the readers channeling them. Sounds familiar? That's because there is a disgusting energy around the predictions and it's giving you a headache. It affects you, whether you are a random person clicking on a video or not. This is not someone channeling you. I repeat, this is not someone channeling you. This is the consequences of opening your spirit to random people. 11. A big part of you have discovered these readings through this specific channel. Which is surprising FTOME, because this community hates her so much, hahaha. We are going to talk a lot about her in this video. Especially because I had my own experience with her, and we actually talked a lot together in the past. As I said earlier, a big part of you are minors. Is it the channel's fault that you are a 14-year-old girl who happened to find their channel? No. Is it their fault that they completely ignore the age range of their viewers and bombard you with explicit content? Yes. You know what's sad? The younger viewers who happen to be psychics follow along. Now here we are with readings about how Mrs. Park is gonna be like in bed with Jimin. Like, what the actual fuck? I wish I had screenshots of the wildest videos I've seen, but fortunately, a lot of these channels were taken down. Trust me on this one. Your favorite prediction channel knows the age range of their viewers, especially if they are an adult. They know very well a big part of their audience are minors. Still, it's not uncommon to see inappropriate readings on the BTS members. You can say the 18+ readings are only for adults. It literally doesn't matter. The target audience are still minors. All the predictions. If you are aware of it and dare to post 18+ readings about BTS, you're a groomer, a pedophile, and deserve to go to jail. This is truly disgusting. This is grooming. This video, for example, is extremely inappropriate. Hybe can sue you. I just need a couple reports and this channel will be taken down. This is how serious it is. Do you realize someone can take these readings too seriously and start spreading rumors on the boys? Think about it for a second. Again, the target audience are teenagers. Let me add this. Jung Ho Seok will never have an intercourse with a 15-year-old. This is illegal. Of course it's illegal. Why would you mention that, Army Truther? You probably don't realize it, but the more these intimate predictions happen, the more this creepy narrative is being pushed onto the Mrs.BTS wannabes, which are teenagers. It's being normalized, and it makes me sick to my stomach. BTS are grown men. They are not going to date children. If you are so sure Mrs. T is a teenager right now, why the hell would you do inappropriate readings on a damn minor? You don't need to know what's like to be in bed with G and Jungkook. Whatever is happening in their bedroom is none of your business. Get out of your imagination. This is sassy behavior at its peak. Yes. If you are so obsessed with the boy's life and you do readings of them all the time, you are assassin. BTS is not gonna like your behavior. Stop embarrassing yourselves, ARMY. If you are a reader who do these types of readings, you disgust me. Stop fantasizing on these young men and get a job. Talking about sick to my stomach, the trendsetter of this disgusting belief deeply rooted in the Mrs.BTS community is her fault. Yes, you probably know her under the name of Smeraldo BTS. How many of you believe BTS travel in ARMY's dream? Exactly. A lot of you. Do you know who started to spread this big lie? It's her. She didn't know how to handle Kim Taehyung being all lovely and romantic in your dreams when she believes he is her twin flame. We had this conversation about dreams. She told me how the members, especially Taekook, visit her dreams. V rarely visits her, but JK does it more often. This is her sign of Tae being her twin flame. When I told her a member visits my dream often too, suddenly, it's only my imagination. It doesn't mean he is my twin flame. Like. What? Is that jealousy that I see? You guys have all fell into her delusions, so she can feel better about herself. The moment where she told me my dreams didn't mean a thing, I understood how most wannabes could be more and more obsessed. You want to know why you keep having these dreams, right? Let me show you how toxic her belief is. Many of you had intimate dreams with a BTS member. I have at least 20 stories on this one. What is going to be your first thought? This is a member traveling in my dream. Nope, it's not. If it was the case, then it would make the members bad people. Some of these dreams are hella nasty. These dreams are a product of your own imagination. But there is more. This is also a spiritual consequence of watching these predictions all the time. Anyway. Smeraldo BTS is known for being the alleged twin flame of Kim Taehyung. Many of you have discovered spirituality through her. Many of her teachings are still in your head. I debunked them all. I mean, the ones I confronted her with. It's time for me to get them out of your head. Because it's hurting all of you. One. All the Mrs.BTS readings are fiction. Well, it's true to a certain extent. If one of them give their consent, the readings are going to be accurate again. It didn't happen yet, and I doubt it'll ever happen. I'd be scared to life to see how many people is obsessed about my life. Do you want to know why she kept spreading this lie? Because she doesn't fit Mrs. Taehyung's readings too. You need a celebrity false twin before meeting the one. This screams jealousy. Jada wants to be the only one to have a BTS member as her twin flame. I don't have to go further. 3. Big Tae is Taehyung's higher self. False on so many levels. Big T had told Jada the release date of V's mixtape 3 times. He got it wrong 3 times. Big Tae is not V's higher self. It's time to accept this fact. This spirit is anyone but Kim Taehyung. There are so many other teachings that are false. Don't trust her at all. She is being manipulated by Big Tae, whoever this entity is. I promise, I'll stop talking about grooming from now on. Yes. I mean, hope all of you are aware of this one. A huge part of the Mrs.BTS readers are wannabes themselves. I don't want to drop names, I'm not into bullying, but if you know, you know. Your favorite reader is scamming you. You have no idea how many readers you made rich till this day. This is a real business. I wish I opened a channel earlier. I'm joking, obviously. When a channel reached 1000 subscribers, you can monetize your videos. A prediction video can easily reach 10,000 views in 3 days. If I post twice a week, it makes 20,000 views. Minimum 20,000 views is $10. Before it was $20, but YouTube changed the rules. $10 times 4 is $40. Keep in mind, these channels post more than 2 times a week, and their views keep growing more and more each day. You give them at least $50 per month. At least. Some people post a video a day and have Patreon. Let me tell you a secret. Half of the prediction videos are made by teenagers who are not readers. They are scamming you. You don't realize how easy it is to create a channel, lie to your face, and make money off of your fantasy. It's ridiculously easy. Please be aware of this. So you still want to watch these videos? Please do not. Don't. It's completely normal to have vivid dreams. I do too, my friends do too. My parents too. It's not weird. If you have romantic dreams involving BTS, it probably means you are interested in them unconsciously. I mean, who wouldn't? Look at these beautiful and talented men. Don't worry too much about your dreams. Stop watching these predictions. Stop. It doesn't matter if you watch them for fun, it still affects you. It affected me a lot spiritually. I had headaches, nightmares sometimes. I promise you, it's not worth it. Wow. It took me a very long time to finish everything. Thank you if you are still here. I hope this video helped you. First, I wanted to let this trend die by itself. But I see some are still addicted. It worries me as an adult. I want all of you to be extremely careful and to not become sassyings. Spending hours thinking about who you are going to marry is unnecessary. Like my grandma would say, God is in control. It won't change your life if Jin marries a blonde woman or if Suga is into black girls. I swear, it shouldn't matter to you. You should live your own life. If you genuinely think you are destined to marry Namjoon or whatever member, keep it to yourself. There's a big chance you are just being delusional or spiritually manipulated. If you truly believe this, stay away from these videos. Please. I'm begging you. Just wait until BTS reveal everything themselves. It's way better than watching videos of people who are describing themselves. Promise me you won't watch these predictions again. Please. Promise me. Promise? Okay. I trust you. Really? Okay. Now go on with your life and stay away from these predictions. They are not helping you. I promise.